Hello class, this is your teacher Douglas, and I'm here to talk to you about the gesture drawing assignment. Okay, the major goals of the gesture drawing assignment is to learn about line variety, so that's the many ways that a line could vary, as well as explore the expressive potentials of line. In line and mark, we're going to be using those words interchangeably. Okay, it's a very important aspect of drawing, is the ability to express yourself and express the subject through line. Okay, so you're going to be making 12 gesture drawings at the size of 14 by 17 inches, okay, of an animal of your choice. Okay, this will be done using a 2B graphite pencil and newsprint paper. Okay, so just look for the drawing pad that says newsprint on it, and you're going to use that one. The paper is a little bit thinner, and it'll be excellent for this type of drawing. Okay, and another important thing is you want to choose just one animal, and you're going to do all the drawings of that same animal. Okay, I wouldn't suggest choosing an animal that moves too rapidly because that could make it difficult for your first gesture drawing. Okay, it's okay if it moves a little bit, but if it's flying back and forth really quickly, it may be a little bit difficult for your first gesture drawing. Now, if you don't have an animal to draw, for example, I don't have a pet, then you could use some of these live animal cameras. Okay, I posted 3 of them. I will tell you in more detail how to choose a good animal camera in the demo video. But for now, just realize there's these 3 links, and also you could use any video of an animal that you'd like, as long as it focuses on the animal for a period of time and doesn't jump around to other animals, because that can make it difficult to do many gesture drawings of that same animal. Okay, things to remember. This drawing isn't going to use any shading. So sometimes students will do the gesture drawing and then start to shade it in. Okay, you're not going to do that. You're only focused on line. Okay, another thing to consider is the animal's position on the paper. Okay, are you putting it at the top, towards the bottom, to the side, in the middle, slightly to the side? Okay, that's going to affect how the drawing is interpreted. Okay, also think about scale. How big is the animal in the page? Okay, I would suggest going against something too small. All right, it's also important to keep your eye on what you're looking at 90% of the time. Okay, because you're responding to what you see, so it's important that you look at your subject carefully and look at it most of the time. Okay, and also you're focused on the general characteristics of the animal. Okay, you're focused on expressing, the movement, weight, and feeling of it, and you're not going to be capturing minute details. Okay, also, you're going to need to loosen up a little bit, so just be bold with your arm movements, and try to utilize some of your arm in this, not just your wrist. Oftentimes, students get a little bit too tight, and they just use their wrist or even just their fingers to make the drawing. So let's talk about the project goals. This is what I'm going to look at when I grade these drawings. So I'm going to look to see that you studied the same subject matter through a series of gestural drawings. Okay, so 12 drawings of the same animal. I'm also going to look to see that you've used loosely drawn marks to capture movement, weight, and feeling. Okay, those are the attributes that gestural marks are concerned with. Okay, I'm also going to look for line variety. Are you using a variety of line speeds, weights, and widths? So if you remember back to the sketchbook assignment where you explored line variety, are you using a variety of lines, okay? Or are they all the same? So I want you to use a variety of lines. Also, are you occupied with the subject's general characteristics as opposed to detail? Okay, that's important because you're not concerned with detail, you're concerned with the overall subject and capturing these attributes. Okay, so that's it. If you have any questions about this, please first watch the demo video, and then after that, you can send me a message and I'll write back to you.